It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Memphis Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. Looking at the Grizzlies, they want to turn it around after the loss to Portland. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and, you know, those are rare and hard to find.
You know, I like his game because he can face up, play with his back to the basket, and he's equally comfortable scoring in either position. I like that about his game.
How's his feet work?
Feet work is perpetuous excellence at its finest.
How's his footwork?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
That about does it. Kevin Harlan standing by. Kevin, take it away.
Can you play off one foot?
We have the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off a beginning of a homestand. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they've looked very solid here to start the season. What's surprised me the most is just how much confidence this group is playing with.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Greg. I mean, that mental toughness bodes well, very well, for them once we get later into the season.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Jazz, Maravich is out there with West. Then it's Gortat. Then it's Johnson. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. It's stolen by Valanciunas, and it's Memphis on the break. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Wall.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Johnson outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Jazz on D. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
All right, Doris. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Maravich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Now here's Wall. really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Maravich with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. West leading the charge. Here's Johnson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good. Ray Allen, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Second free throw, no good. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, and really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
And here is West, following the 3 from Ray Allen. West dishes to Johnson. Fades away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Bird is screen on West. Wall draws the double. Here's Bird. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Bird hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
West outside. Pass to Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Valanciunas with a screen on West. Screened by Valanciunas. Bird outside. Feeds it to Beal. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Here's West.
Jazz foul. His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. All with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now the pass to Bird. Nobody near Allen. And again, Memphis no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
It's stolen by Wall. There's the screen. He dishes it to Allen. It's Beal on the wing. Valanciunas sets a screen for Beal. Allen for the 3, and the shot is good. Allen's got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
Boy, was he physical, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Screened by Valanciunas. And there's the feed to Beal. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Beal the pass to Valanciunas. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. Let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
There's the dish to Gortat to the middle. And there's Gallinari on the assist from Gortat.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
A moment now to see the numbers for Beal. Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
Now here's West. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gortat misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now Beal. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Wall wide open. Knocks it loose.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
West with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. And here's Maravich from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
As the season ramps up, Kevin, let's take a look at how the Grizzlies are doing in the team rankings. 2nd in opponent points per game, 8th in field goal percentage. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And going back to their points allowed ranking, they slow the game down, forcing opponents to score in the half court. I mean, if you can score at all, really suffocating you on defense.
And the Jazz making a change here. Howard's checked in. Valanciunas with a screen on West. It's Wall with the drive. No good. And it's Utah the other way. West outside. Dishes it to Gallinari. Now here's Howard. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
West outside. Plenty of space. And that one's good. West has got his first bucket of the night. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has. And they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Outside, Maravich. Johnson the screen. Maravich kicks to Howard. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Allen's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So here's Gallinari. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Beal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Allen, the open look. Second shot opportunity, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Some changes for Memphis. Embiid, he's checked in for Bird. Lance Stevenson comes in for Allen. And it's Gary Harris in for Beal. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Good. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here is Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Howard. Here is Jennings. Passes it to Sprewell. Offline with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Wall dishes to Harris. Stevenson outside. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here is Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Howard setting the pick for Jennings. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Howard's got his first basket.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Here is Jennings. Following the basket by John Wall, it's Jennings with the drive. No good from Howard. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Valanciunas. The jump hook. Utah with the rebound. Outside Jennings. Pass to Hood. No one near him. Off the left rim and out. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Stevenson kicks to Wall. There's the screen. In the corner, it's Harris. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson with a screen on Wall. Jennings wide open. And too long on the shot.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Wall passes to Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
14.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And Embiid drops them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep three-point range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success. Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point, and Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing is going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Gortat is out there with Howard. Then there's Maravich. Then there's West. And it's Sprewell in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wall. Shot is off. And here is West. Here's Sprewell. Passes it to Howard. No good. Griffin with some nice D. Memphis leading. Bird outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Wall against West. Baseline J on the way. And Embiid pulls it down.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
There's the pick. Allen outside. He feeds it to Embiid. Outside, Wall. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Wall missing again. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Beal's checked in for John Wall. And a switcher also for Utah. Gallinari, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And it's tied up with that one. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Picked by Griffin. On the wing, Bird. He kicks it to Griffin. 14 feet away. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
West kicks to Gortat. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Picked by Griffin. Beal dishes to Bird. From the baseline. Gortat with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. There's the pick. West outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Exum's checked in. Molinari hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Beal. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Embiid. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Exum with it. Now defended by Embiid. Exum passes to Gallinari. Here's Sprewell. Another miss by Utah.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Grizzlies have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Free throw good. Bird.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Larry Bird. He's got 11 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Exum's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Allen kicks to Beal. They set the screen. Maravich with the steal. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. That's good. Exum's got his first basket. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Allen. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Bird, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Larry Bird. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Exum kicks to Gallinari. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Embiid the screen. Harris kicks to Beal. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Gallinari wide open. Grizzlies with the rebound. Beal with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now Exum. Maravich left side. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bird's got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen outside. Feeds to Bird. And it's Memphis with another.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Moment here to see the numbers for Gallinari. He's around 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his outfit. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ray Allen. And Utah with a change here, too. Hood's checked in. Johnson attacking. Good. Johnson's got 9. Now here's Stevenson. His last outing he had 8 points. The pass to Beal. They set the pick. He dishes it to Harris. On the wing, Stevenson. From outside, off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Exum. Now the feed to Johnson. And that one's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Utah. For Utah, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the free throw, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Stevenson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Stevenson outside. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's Stevenson again missing.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Howard's checked in for Gortat. And here's Jennings. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 5 on the clock. Gallinari inside the three-point line. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Stevenson against Gallinari. And that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
So it's Utah now, following the miss by Gary Harris. Jennings against Harris. The shot from 20 feet away. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Now, here is Gallinari, following the miss by Jennings. Deal with it. Back to Stevenson. Screen by Valanciunas. Harris dishes to Valanciunas. They now take the lead. Valanciunas has got 5 now.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The drive by Jennings. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
A moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Second, the Grizzlies.
One of the benefits of keeping the other team's point totals low is that it takes some pressure off of your offense. When you can hold the team below their normal output offensively, that's superb defense and gives you a better chance to win.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Wall comes in for Harris. And a switcher also for Utah. West is checked in for Gallinari. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. It's Wall with the drive. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's Jennings. Johnson the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Hood's got his second bucket tonight.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
West against Wall. The dish to Valanciunas. Inside, here's Griffin, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Griffin. Utah trailing here. Howard with a screen on Wall. Jennings drives in. Tries again. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now, here's Wall. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. 5 on the clock. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Now Jennings. Screen by Howard. West with a wide open look. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40s, 30s, 50s, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The Jazz shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. They've got Bird. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Embiid. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here is Maravich. Offensive rebound. Gortat. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Here's West. A solo fast break, and it's Bird with the jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
No luck. And Memphis the other way now.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now, here is Gallinari. Courts out with the screen for West. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Wall against West. Screen by Valanciunas. And Wall. Here we go now. And Beal kicks to Valanciunas. Count the bucket. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Wall, that's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's West. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
And both free throws good for West. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Memphis leading by 4. Now here's Wall. He's got 8. Memphis moving it around. The shot's good from Bird.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. The top assisting centers and power forwards this year. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Wall kicks to Beal. Kept alive. Bird. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them take this lead.
Allen's checked in for Bradley Beal. For Memphis, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Jazz trail by 9. West kicks to Johnson. To the inside. Molinari passes to West. There's a screen by Gortat. West dishes to Gortat. 6 to shoot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
For Utah, they have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. That's good from Johnson.
Checking out the game Larry Johnson is having. He has 14 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Gortat with the steal. Allen against Maravich. There's a screen by Gortat. Not enough on that one as it misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Dishes it to Embiid. Wall sets a screen for Embiid. Embiid the screen. No good from Valanciunas. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Maravich kicks it to West. Pass to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Embiid with the steal. Here's Wall. He's got 8. Here's Embiid, and that one is hammered home.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
But they'll get another chance. A nice shot by Gallinari. Memphis leading by 6. Allen outside. Bird outside. Kicks at the wall. Pass to Allen from past the arc. Utah with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. West against Wall. West outside. Gortat dishes to Maravich. Gortat with a screen on Bird. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Allen kicks to Bird. Screen by Valanciunas. Pass to Embiid. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Griffin comes in for Joel Embiid, and Harris subbed in for Bird. He's off on the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Sprewell, defended by Griffin. Here's Sprewell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Screen by Valanciunas. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Utah. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Good checked in for Maravich. Now here's Exum. He feeds it to Howard. Exum sets a screen for Howard. He kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Exum. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. Feeds to Allen. The pass to Griffin. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Now here's Exum. Covered by Wall. Exum kicks to Johnson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And here's Wall. Harris outside. Ray Allen is on the wing. Back to Harris. Wall, that's a two-pointer. Memphis the rebound. Here's Valanciunas. That one a little long. Jazz trail by 5. Johnson the screen. Hood the pass to Johnson. And Johnson missing again. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Griffin slams it in.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here's Exum. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
See some of the numbers for John Wall. Averaging 12 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Beal's checked in. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for the Jazz. Allen left side. Outside Griffin. They set the pick. Beal from long range. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Sprewell. Power dishes to Hood. There's the feed to Johnson. On the money from 12 feet away. Johnson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Outside, Wall. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. Wall's got 10.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Johnson sends the screen for Jennings. It's stolen by Wall. Fast break Memphis. Beal's running. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. And Valanciunas kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Jennings. Screen by Howard. Off the pick. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Free throw good, Howard. And both free throws good for Howard.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Wall with it. He's got 10. Here's Griffin. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
That's good from Blake Griffin. And so he makes both from the line. Jennings can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Maravich. Gallinari is out there with Howard. Then it's Gortat, and it's West in at the point guard position. Now here's Wall. Here's Bird. Gortat with the defensive effort. Maravich against Beal. And Gallinari kicks to Howard. Back to Gallinari. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. For 3, West. And he gets the bucket. West has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Jazz. West has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Now Wall. There's the dish to Beal. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Nobody near Stevenson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah trailing here. It's West with the drive. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Grizzlies shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Beal the pass to Wall. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And it's Bird missing. Utah shooting here about 46% for the game. West dishes to Maravich. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good from Howard.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Gallinari against Wall. Dishes it to Griffin. The 9-foot shot. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
West outside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. West has got 9 points now in just the second half. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And Wall kicks to Stevenson. Passes it to Beal. For the 3. No luck. And it's Utah the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Screen by Howard. Maravich the pass to Howard. That ties it up.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Allen in for Bradley Beal. And that one misses. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Wall. Screened by Valanciunas. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Gortat. Here's Bird. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game. West dishes to Gallinari. Now here's Howard. Back to Gallinari. Gortat with a screen on Griffin. Outside Maravich. To take the lead. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Allen kicks to Wall. There's a screen. On the wing, Bird. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And another miss by Memphis. Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Maravich with a screen on Wall. It's West with the drive. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. Maravich missing again. Grizzlies shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Wall against Gortat. Wall attacking. And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
West kicks to Howard, shoots from 12, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Bird kicks to Valanciunas. Howard with the steal. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a night so far for Jerry West. He has 11 points and 7 assists.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assist.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Jazz?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Wall. Picked by Griffin. And Wall kicks to Allen. On the wing, Bird launches it. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. West passes to Gortat. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bird outside. West against Griffin. Kicks it out to Allen. And Maravich pulls it down. Maravich has got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep, Gallinari. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bird's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Wall. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Pass to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And good. He nails it. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Johnson, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's West. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jerry West. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for West. And for Memphis, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
All right, Memphis, you got your free throws on the court. Give them a nice round of
Wall dishes to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Griffin just having a terrific game. 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
West kicks to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Gortat. The shot is off. Great D that time from Griffin. Outside, Wall. Bird against Gallinari. They double-team Bird. 6 to shoot. Shot's good. And 12 points now for Valanciunas.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Outside, Maravich. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here is Wall. He kicks it to Bird. Allen for the 3. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 4. It's West with the drive. Here's Johnson, who's looking for West and finds him. And good on the basket. Book it.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here's Wall. On the wing, Bird. They double-team Bird. Griffin passes to Valanciunas. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Johnson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Jazz making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And here is West. Feeds it to Gortat. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Outside, Wall. Valanciunas dishes to Allen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Griffin passes to Wall. On the wing, Bird. Valanciunas with a screen on Gallinari. Bird kicks to Valanciunas. Nice work there coming off the screen. Valanciunas has got 11 points here in just the second half. Jazz trail by 6. It's West with the drive. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Allen dishes the Wall. And the pass to Griffin. The fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Maravich kicks to Gallinari. Here's Gortat. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Outside, Wall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Hood's checked in for the Jazz. Maravich kicks to Gallinari. He used that pick to get in close.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
The feed to Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Blake Griffin. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Wall against West. Back to Maravich. Down low. Gortat. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got his 5th assist in this one.
All right, Memphis, you got your principals on the court. Give them a nice round of applause. Grizzlies are young and hungry. Down them heroes.
Left side, Wall. Bird outside. Down low. Here's Griffin. Gortat with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 4. Maravich kicks to Hood, and he gets it to go.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
All with it. dishes it to Griffin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Maravich against Beal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Shooting for Memphis, Gorton. At the
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
So far in the game for Gortat, he's got 13 rebounds, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Both free throws good from Gortat.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Gortat with the steal. 3-on-3. West with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. They set the pick. Maravich the pass to Hood to tie it up. Connects. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Wall dishes to Bird. Here's Griffin. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
For your Grizzlies, Blake Griffin. 2 shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Those are some big-time heroics at the strike. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Breeze Girls.
.23 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
2 shots.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Maravich kicks to Hood. The Jazz with another miss. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. The dish to Gortat. West outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
I'm here with John Wall, and congratulations on the win. And for you personally, John, what was your approach offensively?
I just having confidence. My teammates want me to shoot in there. And I didn't get carried away with it. That's the one thing. I played the right way and got open shots, but also tried to find my teammates.
It's a pleasure to watch a young guy play as hard as you do. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.